Apa yang cukup penting adalah untuk satu penjelasan diperolehi daripada kedua-dua ahli patologi pertama berkenaan kenapa kecederaan yang dikatakan wujud di kawasan leher yang hari ini disahkan kecederaan tersebut berlaku sebelum jatuh. Soalan yang timbul, kenapa kecederaan-kecederaan tersebut tidak dimasukkan ke dalam laporan postmortem pertama? Walhal kepada semua yang mengikuti perkembangan dalam kes ini, itu adalah aspek yang paling material. Ya, kita tahu Teoh masuk ke dalam SPRM. Beliau tidak mempunyai sebarang kecederaan, beliau sihat. Ya, kita tahu. Lepas itu kita tahu juga bahawa beliau jatuh daripada tingkat. Dan memang kecederaan yang ditimpa seakibat jatuh itu menyebabkan kematian. Kita tak ketikaikan. Tapi perkara yang dipetikaikan adalah kenapa dan mengapa dan bagaimana berlakunya kecederaan-kecederaan lain, ya, yang berlaku sebelum jatuh. Those are the injuries to the neck. So I think everybody is asking that question now. So we leave it to, of course, the magistrate to decide. We still have two more pathologists who are coming, Dr. Pontip and the Professor Menzies from the UK. So I think the magistrate has said, let us hear these two experts as well before we decide whether or not we have to recall the two pathologists to come back to court to explain themselves. So we'll take it one step at a time and cross the bridge when we get to it.
There's also an issue about Tan Boon Hua not being able to testify today regarding a federal court.
Yeah, Tan Boon Hua has filed a case, as we all know, in the High Court, asking for a declaration that his detention around the clock was illegal. That was resolved in his favour in the High Court. There was an appeal that was taken to the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal, of course, ruled against him, reversing the High Court decision. That decision is now being appealed in the Federal Court. And the Federal Court is yet to hear the appeal. And Mr. Tan Boon Hua's counsel, Mr. Kanpal, has informed me that he is of the view that we should dispose of the Federal Court appeal first, because the ruling in the Federal Court will have a significant bearing in his client's evidence here later. So I think he's right. The magistrate has also accepted that, and therefore his evidence has now been adjourned to a new date. Any other questions?
Just now, Dr. Sheridan said it was not possible that Teoh was strangled before he fell. But is it contradictory with what he said during your cross-examination? I
mean, you may say that it's contradictory to what he said to me in cross-examination, but I will say, look, don't worry about that. Ask yourselves this other question. What did he say to the doctor, to the coroner? Right? The coroner asked him, right, kecederaan, tekanan pada kawasan leher berlaku bila? He said, sebelum jatuh. That's why I stood up and I asked the court to make sure that that is on record. And then again the court asked him and he said again, yes. So what does that tell you? The fall would have taken maybe, I don't know, but not a very long time. Unless you can explain, some strangulation which occurred during the fall, which I think is a bit ridiculous. No one's suggesting that. It must have come during the time that Teoh was on the 14th floor. And that is what I suggested to the doctor earlier. So insofar as I'm concerned, it's becoming very obvious that these injuries to the neck are very significant because they imply that there was physical contact or there was even perhaps assault. I don't know, I'm not in a position to say, but something happened. And I think we're getting to the bottom of it. And let's see, Dr. Pontip is yet to come. Let us hear her out as well. Dr. Peter, let us, out of respect to them, have their views heard before we comment on it further. All right?
Thank you very much.